I'd like to welcome you to beautiful Berlin, Germany for UFC Fight Night weigh-ins, where tomorrow Europe will host its very first women's world title contest as UFC strawweight champion Joanna Jedrzejczyk looks to make her first title defense against America's Jessica Penne. Plus, Dennis Siver fights on home soil for the first time since 2010 against another veteran of the sport in Japan's Tatsuya Crusher Kawajiri. We'd now like to take this opportunity to welcome all of our UFC sponsors, including our official sponsor for UFC Fight Night Jedrzejczyk vs Penne, one of the leading dietary and nutritional supplement brands for elite MMA athletes like Joanna Jedrzejczyk, Nick Hein and Alan Omer, Olymp Sport Nutrition, born in the gym. And now to get UFC Fight Night weigh-ins underway, here is Andy Friedlander.
Ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing? Are you ready for UFC Fight Night Jedrzejczyk versus Penne? This is the weigh-ins. A very warm welcome. So first up, we've got a bantamweight bout between Taylor, double impact Lapalus, and Aduka Sasaki. Before we get them out to weigh in, please welcome Carly, Christie, matchmaker Sean Shelby, VP and GM of Europe, Dave Allen. Put your hands together, please. It's Ricky Mineta, he looks after the fighters, and the man taking the weights, the head of UFC's regulatory affairs, Mr. Mark Ratner. So now we come first to a bantamweight bout scheduled for 3 rounds. Put your hands together for Aduka Sasaki. £135, Sasaki. And welcome his opponent, Taylor, double impact, Lapalus. £135 for Lapalus. That's what's going to kick off tomorrow night. That's the first bout. So next up, we're going to have a lightweight bout at 155 between Piotr Halman and Magomed Mustafayev. Please give it up for Magomed Mustafayev. $155 for Mustafayev. And please welcome his opponent, Piotr Halman. $154 for helmet. Next up to the scales in a middleweight bout, it will be between Scott Askham and Antonio Junior Alpha dos Santos. Please welcome Antonio dos Santos. £185, dos Santos. Now please welcome his opponent, Scott Askham. £185, Askham. Next up, a highly anticipated featherweight matchup between Niklas Backstrom and Noad Neoha. Please welcome Noad Lahat. £145. And his opponent in this fight, Niklas Backstrom. £146 for Backstrom. And another featherweight bout in prospect next as we welcome a bout between Alan Omer and Arnold Almighty Allen. Give it up for Arnold Almighty Allen! £144. and his opponent, Alan Orman. £146 for Alan Orman. We move to the lightweight division, scheduled for 3 rounds between Mairbek Bekkan-Taisimov and Alan Patrick. Give it up for Alan Nugetche Patrick. £154, Patrick. And his opponent, Mairbek Bekkan-Taisimov. Taisimov 155. Next up, it's a featherweight bout scheduled for 3 rounds between Makwan, Mr. Finland, Amir Khani, and Marcio Fullen. Give it up for Marcio Fullen! $145 for Matsumoto Fullen. Berlin, please welcome his opponent, Makwan, Mr. Finland, Amir Khani. $145 pounds. And now, ladies and gentlemen, weighing in for the main card, live on UFC Fight Pass tomorrow. It is a bout between Hein and Lukas Jedrzejczyk. Please put your hands together for Lukas Wookie Jedrzejczyk. 155 pounds for Jedrzejczyk. And now introducing his opponent, Nick Sergeant Hein. 155 pounds. Right on the button for Nick Hein. Next up in the welterweight division in the UFC, Peter Sobota versus Steve the Steamroller Kennedy, Berlin. Give it up for Steve the Steamroller Kennedy. £170 for Steve Kennedy. And now Berlin, give it up for his opponent, Peter Sobota. £171 for Sobota. Next up, two veterans clashing at featherweight. It's a bout between Siver and Tatsuya the Crusher Kawajiri. Berlin, make some noise for Tatsuya the Crusher Kawajiri. $146 for the Crusher. And now welcome his opponent, Siver. 145 for Dennis Siver. So before we bring out our two fighters for the UFC Strawweight Championship of the world, let's have a deeper look at both of them in action.
When you watch Joanna's destruction of Carla Esparza, what you see is a 6-time world Muay Thai champ.
This is a real mismatch. She's getting beat up.
Jedrzejczyk has some of the very best technical striking in all of the UFC today.
When I am in the octagon, I'm a different person. I am the beast. No one had better strike than me.
Jessica Penne has her work cut out for her, but clearly has the better background in grappling.
What a throw there for Penne. Stop, stop, stop!
If she can get Joanna to the ground, things can get very interesting.
Joanna's an extremely tough fighter. However, I think she's a little bit one-dimensional. I'm more well-rounded. I have a lot more experience, and I know she doesn't want to go to the ground with me.
We're gonna play my game June 20 in Berlin. I want to show to everyone that I am a complete MMA fighter.
I'm prepared to handle anything Joanna throws at me. I believe I have what it takes to finish her.
I'm not gonna give up, you know. I've got the Polish heart. Yeah, I'm simply the best.
This is definitely my time. And I'm gonna take that belt.
It's a title fight right here in Europe, Berlin. Please give it up for the challenger, Jessica Penne. 114 pounds for the challenger, Jessica Penne. And now Berlin, please welcome the UFC Strawweight Champion of the World, Joanna Jedrzejczyk. £114 for the champion, Joanna Jedrzejczyk. Jessica, just very briefly, I just want to ask you.
I've got present for Jessica. I did it. I did it. Yeah, present for you. You already lose it. You already lose it. It's a gold medal for me in the team.
I know you're angry because you lost it. You want it? Got it here.
Okay, I'm just going to come in with a very quick question. Jessica, exactly how do you see this title fight going down tomorrow night?
No matter what happens in there, I'm prepared for anything, and I'll end up with my hand raised.
Thank you very much. The first defense of your title, Joanna, what can we expect from you tomorrow?
It's gonna be a war, real war.
Congratulations on winning the title. Best of luck defending it once again. Jessica and Joanna, thank you both very much. That is a very, very big fight tomorrow night, UFC strawweight. It's a 5 o'clock, doors open here in Berlin. 6 o'clock, the main card. Guest fighters are signing autographs right now. Thank you very much for joining us here at the weigh-ins. So once again, we've finished the weigh-ins. Just to let you know, Alexander Gustafsson, Stipe Miocic, Rose and Forrest are over there now signing autographs if you'd like to go and meet them. Thank you. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow night.